shall we start? Shall we start? We're just gonna start seated. And I'm doing something a little different today. I'll be facing this way, Janice will be facing this way, just so you guys can see different angles. It'll be like multiple camera angles for your viewing pleasure. Alright. You guys are quiet? Zip my children's lips. Alright, just take a simple seated. Hands can be on knees, hands can be in your lap, hands can be at your heart, whatever you would like. Let your eyes close. Sit up nice and tall. Start breathing in and out through the nose. See if you can make your breaths a little bit longer. Starting to calm the heart rate down. It's getting a little bit easier to make your breaths longer. Gently open your eyes. All right, we're going to come onto... let's start with a little twist actually. Before we get into core, let's do a little twist and just seated twist. So you're going to take your, and I have forgotten now, my left is the left, my left.
So we go left. Right, I go right when you say left, right?
No, we're going to be the same that it is okay. Because the camera's flipped around. I was having such a hard time with that last time. Anyway, your left hand to your right knee, right hand behind you, and use that hand and twist nice and straight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Other side. How are you watching? Oh no, that's not you.
I don't spell my name like that. I'm not Janice, I'm Janice.
Like, wait, that's you. It's not. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Good. You're gonna keep both hands on your knees. Sit up nice and tall. Good morning, Carly. And you're gonna bring your forehead towards your right knee. Take an inhale. Exhale, forehead to knee. Inhale up. Exhale, forehead to left. Inhale up. Exhale, right. Inhale up. Exhale, left. Maybe you're noticing how tight your back is this morning. Inhale up. Exhale, right. Inhale. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale, right. Inhale. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Good. You're either going to bring your elbow towards the floor or your elbow towards your knee. Hand can go in it, other hand goes up and over, or you try and bring it to the floor. I'm not open enough to get my elbow to the floor, onto the side. Into the front I can, but not to the side.
Let me see.
Oh wait, it's working.
Oh yeah.
5, 4, 3. And the nice thing about being at home and I can't see you, I can't tell you if you're doing it right or wrong, so you do whatever you want. 1, inhale brings you up. Exhale, other side. Here it can be elbow on the knee, on the floor. Oh, it should be a deep side body stretch. 5, 4, 3. Carly, this is Janice with me this morning.
Good morning.
Janice is a crazy friend of mine who will do whatever I ask her to do.
That's right.
1, inhale up. And then we're just going to go forward fold. Walk your hands forward and then let your head drop. 5, 4, One, inhale up. And then you're going to switch which foot you have in front. And fold forward again. Hi. Are you doing it with us, Carly? 5, 4. Deep breathing in and out through the nose. 3, 2, 1. Inhale brings you up. All right. So one thing Janice mentioned to me before we started the live is that she misses my music. And I would love to do the music, but I think it drowns me out if I had music. I don't have a microphone, and sometimes I mumble, and so it would be hard to hear me anyway. But I have nature sounds outside right now. Open up your windows, let the birds sing, or turn on your own music, whatever makes you happy. All right, let's come into plank. We're gonna do some core. Plank core. Adjust the shirts.
Yep.
Make sure your fingers are nice and spread. Tuck the toes, hold plank. Make sure plank is not bum up in the air. Plank is not hip sagging. See how my back is kind of curved here? So think of pulling your hip points into your low ribs. Hip points into the low ribs. Now bring your feet together. Keep your hands glued. Pivot your heels to the right. And keep your hands glued. It feels like you're about to go up into a side plank, but you're keeping your hand glued. Core has to fire up, that side core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Center. And pivot your heels to the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time each side to the right. 5. Don't let your hips sag. Push them up. 4. Good morning, Tony. 3, 2, 1. Center to the left. 5. How you doing, Janice? 4. How you doing?
Good. Trying to breathe.
2, 1. Center. Child's pose. How did you guys do? How did you do? Alright. We're going to do a kind of a similar movement to get the obliques, but this time we're doing it on our elbows. So come to your elbows. And I don't care if you're in the traditional yoga way with the palms flat, or if you're in a traditional gym setting way with your elbows like at a triangle. I don't care, either way. I think I'm gonna do this way. You do whatever you want.
Okay.
Back to plank. You can do this one on your knees. Just make sure it's a kneeling plank, not a hip up in the air kneeling. Okay. So it could be here. All right. Pivoting hips side to side. Side. If you can get to the floor, awesome. If not, that's all right. You go at your own pace. In a kneeling position, it just looks like this. And you're still getting the same benefit. It's just not as intense. This is where I need music, right?
Yeah.
Keep your elbows grounded. Make sure your elbows aren't too wide. Mine were spreading out a little bit. All right, speed it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose.
Oh.
Ah,
Whew. Was that what that was in your brain?
that was what's in my brain. I thought of that right before class. Should we do a traditional core on our backs? Flip over. Go ahead and just bring your knees into your chest. Give them a little squeeze. This should feel pretty good right now. This will be a good one to have 2 angles with because it is a little confusing. Take your legs up, hands behind your head. Take your right leg, hover it above the floor. And then you're gonna do a little lift with your chin and chest and twist tie the legs. Right leg goes to the right and left leg goes to the left. Both legs back up, head down. Left leg hovers, crunch up, twist tie, both legs up, head down. That's the pattern we're going. Right leg hover, crunch up, twist, legs up, down. Left leg hover, crunch up, twist, legs up, down. Right leg, crunch, twist, up, head down. Left leg, crunch, twist, legs up, head down. Right leg, crunch, twist, legs up, down. Left leg, crunch, twist, legs up, down. Right leg, crunch, twist, legs up, head down. Left leg, crunch, twist, legs up, head down. Rest knees to chest. Someone also, Maria, asked for abs, so we've done some abs for her. My friend Alicia asked for an add-on flow or a ladder flow, so I'm calling it a ladder flow. And that is what we'll be doing today. Grab behind your knees, start rocking forward and back, do 4 times, 4, 3, 2, all the way through to downward facing dog. I'm gonna come closer to you.
Okay, I took a shower.
I put on deodorant for you.
I did too.
Just hold your down dog. If you want to pedal out the legs, you can. Whatever feels good right now. You can do some hip circles. How is this still beeping?
I don't know, that's weird.
I have it on Do Not Disturb. I have the sound completely off. If my brother and sister-in-laws would stop texting me, that'd be great. I'm still pedaling it out. I'm going to silence this somehow.
Do you have a little button on the side?
Hide alerts. No, this one doesn't have the button on the side. This is hard to do with one hand. Let's try that. Alright, come back into child's pose. We're not going to be here very long, don't worry. I know you want to get moving. We're going to warm up the spine a little bit more in our child's pose. I like to call it a barbed wire flow, where it's like you have barbed wire here and you want to go underneath the barbed wire. Looks like this. You're inhaling forward, bum stays up, and then the bum comes down, the cobra. And then back to exhale, child's pose. Inhale forward, exhale back, and you go at your own pace. Let's do 4 more times. One more. And you can either hang out in child's pose or come into downward facing dog.
Weird, it shouldn't.
Right leg rises, inhale. Plant it in between the hands, exhale. You're in a runner's lunge, hold for 5. Push your chest forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. You can do it on your knees. Up dog, inhale. Maybe you can lift your knees. Down dog, exhale. Left leg, inhale. Runner's lunge, exhale. Push your chest forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Open the heart. So let's talk about this pose in particular because I'm not with you guys. Janice is doing it beautifully. She's got her shoulders stacked over her wrists. This is what I see a lot sometimes in classes where the hands are forward. Everything's going into my low back and I'm punching into my shoulders and none of this feels good. So make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders and you're pushing the floor away. So you're not dumping into the shoulders, you're pushing out of the shoulders. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg. Runner's lunge, exhale. Adding on, inhale, arms rise, Anjaneyasana A, palms face each other. Try not to be so high in this one, but let your hips come down while still keeping the back leg straight. 5, 4, 3, really try and straighten that back leg. 2, birds are loud. 1, hands come down, inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale, push the floor away. Down dog, exhale. Left leg, inhale. Runner's lunge, exhale. Arms rise, inhale. Really straighten that back leg and sink down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale to plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Point the toes. Down dog, exhale. Right leg, inhale. Runner's lunge, exhale. Arms rise, inhale. Okay, adding on. Back knee is going to step up towards your chest. Keep your arms up. Lift. 5, 4, 3, lift higher. 2, 1, inhale to that high lunge. We're going to step up 4 more times, so 5 total. 4 more times. Lift the knee up. 1, big step back. Inhale 2, big step back. Inhale 3, big step back. Last one, inhale 4, big step back, and the hands come down. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Remember, you can do it on your knees. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left leg, inhale. Runner's lunge, exhale. Arms rise, inhale. Knee up to the chest. 5, lift higher. 4, 3, 2, 1, big step back, inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale back. Exhale, 2. Inhale back. Good morning, Bart. Exhale, 3. 1 more. Inhale back. Exhale, 4. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. That was fast. Inhale, up dog. Down dog, exhale, and drop your knees, rest, child's pose.
That's good.
Just a little warm-up flow. Breathing in and out through the nose. I don't know if I've talked about child's pose before. You can have your knees open or closed, your choice. The big toes are together in the back. You ready for more? All right, we'll do a little thing in between, another add-on flow, ladder flow. We're gonna come to standing. Tuck your toes. You can jump, you can step, however you want. Feet up to the hands. Inhale, look halfway, flatten the back. So fingers are either on the floor or fingers are on your shin, your choice. Just try not to have your back like so. You're pushing your chest forward. Hamstrings are engaged. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, fold. Ugh. Let's just hang here for a second. This is one of the benefits of having the teacher take the class, because I wouldn't have known otherwise that I'm really tight right now, which means you guys probably are too. So maybe your forward fold, you have your head through your legs. Maybe your forward fold is here. Doesn't matter.
Through your legs.
Put your head through your legs. Janice has her head through her legs. But when I do say forward folds, I will say forehead towards shin, because that's the general direction that I want you going. So even if you're up here, it's still forehead towards shin, not forehead looking down at the floor. All right, give your knees a little bend, and like a rag doll, you're going to keep your head down so you're not looking up. You're going to rag doll your way on an inhale up. You can do some shoulder rolls when you get to the top. Janice is cracking over here. All right. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, flat back fold, forehead towards shin. Inhale, look halfway. Stay looking halfway. Fingertips come a little bit forward. You're going to lift your right leg up, 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 and fold into it, standing split. 5. Maybe your left hand grabs your left ankle. 4. 3. 2. A little higher. 1. Take about a 3-foot step back. And heel comes down in the back. Trying to square your hips, so naturally our right hip wants to kind of open. See if you can bring that right hip forwards. You're pushing a little bit into the front foot, and you're also pushing into the back foot. Look forward, reach your chin towards your toe. 5. 4. Really trying to push the big toe mound down of that front foot. 3. 2. 1. Back to standing splits. For 3. 2, a little higher. 1, step next to your left foot. Shake it out. I should have gone to the bathroom before this. All right, other side, left leg rises, reach your hands a little bit forward, and then fold into it. Maybe right hand grabs ankle. 5. 4. You want to do yoga today, Jane? 3. 2. A little higher. 1. About a 3-foot step back. Heel spins down. Check your hips that you're not pulling back with the left hip, but the hip is rolling forward. Push the big toe down to that front foot. Look halfway and then reach down with your chin. 5. 4. 3. 2. Try and straighten the front leg. 1. Back to standing splits. For 3. A little higher. 2. 1. Step next to your right foot. Shake out the legs. Little Beyonce hip hops. Alright, you can either go through a vinyasa or just step into down dog. Janice, go through vinyasa. I will step into down dog. Now another friend mentioned to me, she says, I can't get my heels down like yours. My heels do touch the floor in my down dog. That does not mean that yours are supposed to or need to. Maybe your heels are up here. You can also give your knees a little bend and send your hips a little bit higher. Think of looking towards your upper thighs. And if you can get those heels closer to the floor, you just reach them closer to the floor. Doesn't matter if they touch or not a big deal. Fingers are spread though. Try not to lift the knuckles and try not to have soft hands. Have firm hands into the floor. All right, are you ready for a flow?
Whew.
Right leg rises, inhale. Plant it in between the hands, exhale. Back heel spins flat. Arms rise all the way up. Virabhadrasana A. So your hips and your ribs are trying to square to the front. 4. Look up at your hands. 3, 2, 1. Vinyasa. And you also have the option of stepping into that down dog. But adding the vinyasa adds a little bit more heat to your flow. All right, other side. Left leg rises, inhale. Plant it forward, exhale. Back heel spins flat, arms rise up. Virabhadrasana A, 5. So your back foot is turned in only 45 degrees. 3. Back heel is touching the floor. 2. 1, inhale, plank. Vinyasa or down dog. Make sure your ankles are nice and straight in your up dog. Oh, we let it fly in.
No, it's gonna tickle me.
Inhale, right leg, adding on. Exhale, plant it in between the hands. Virabhadrasana A again. 3, 2, 1. Open the hips, open the arms, and your back foot is now turned in 5 degrees instead of 45. That's gonna help open up the hips. You get to use the TV
Why does my arms look like that?
as your mirror so that your knee isn't coming. Yes. Good. So your knee's not collapsing in. Knee is stacked right over your heel. 2. Look over your right fingertips. There's that fly. 1. Windmill your arms down around that right foot. Inhale to plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left leg, inhale. Plant it forward, exhale. Back heel flat, arms rise straight up. 3, 2, 1. Open the hips, open the arms. Back foot, I like to make mine a little bit wider too. Back foot, 5 degrees. 3,
I don't have a twitch, I swear.
2, 1. Windmill the arms down around that foot. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All right, adding on. Right leg, inhale. Plant it forward, exhale. Back heel flat, inhale, arms. Right away, exhale, open, Virabhadrasana B. Hold for 3. 2, make sure your back arm is strong too, and it's not hanging out down here. Fly. 1, flying monkey to the back. It's gonna go to your left knee, and then watch your other foot. It's not still on the floor, it's rolled up, toes up. Now maybe your hands are on the floor and your heel is still off the floor. If you can, try and get the heel down without falling backwards. You can have hands here, you can have hands here. 3, sit up. 2, you done with your homework? 1, read a book. Back to the front. If you want to use your hands, you can use your hands, or maybe try no hands. Runner's lunge. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Other side, left leg, inhale. Plant it forward, exhale. Back heel flat, arms rise. On your exhale, open B. 3, 2, grip with your back foot. 1, flying monkey to the back. For 5. Remember, it could be here. Just try and lift your chest. 3. Rotate those toes up. And 1, back to the front, maybe no hands. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog. Down dog. Adding on. Right leg, inhale. Plant it forward, exhale. Back heel flat, inhale, arms. Exhale, open B. Flying monkey to the back. 3, Make sure those toes rotated up. 2, 1, and this time we're going to turn to the back, runner's lunge. So you're facing the back of your mat now. Inhale, arms rise, Anjaneyasana A, you've been here before, 5. Pull the low belly in, 4, 3, sink a little deeper, 2, 1, hands come down. And so that we don't get confused on what side we're on, you're going to walk back to the front of your mat and go through your vinyasa there. From down dog, left leg rises, inhale. Plant it forward, exhale. Back heel flat, inhale, arms. Exhale, open B. Flying monkey, inhale. Exhale, sink it down. 3, 2, 1, turn to the back. Runner's lunge. Inhale, arms. Anjaneyasana A. 5, 4, pull the low belly in. 3, sink a little deeper. 2, 1, hands come down. Walk to the front of your mat. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Remember, you can use your knees. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, plant it forward. Back heel, arms. Exhale, open B. Inhale. Exhale, flying monkey. Runner's lunge to the back. Inhale, arms. For 3, 2, 1. Hands are going to come on the inside of the foot. Bring your left foot more to the left. Hands on the inside. We're coming into lizard. So your choice is here. You can stay here, pushing your chest forward. You can drop your back knee, pushing your chest forward. Your toe pointed, toe tucked. Or you could drop to your elbows. Just make sure that this left knee is not winging off to the left. It's staying tucked right next to your side. It's a little bit deeper coming to your elbows. So if you find yourself really rounding here, see if you can push your chest forward, hugging that knee in. If this is too intense, stay up on the hands. 3, 2, 1. Let's just take our vinyasa facing the back of the mat. So inhale to plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left leg, inhale. Ooh. Plant it in between the hands, exhale. Back heel flat. Inhale, arms. Exhale, open B. Flying monkey to the right. Feels a little weird, we're on the other side of the mat. And then you're going to turn to the front of your mat, runner's lunge. Inhale, arms. Anjaneyasana A for 3. So your right leg is forward. 2, 1. Hands come on the inside of the foot. Wiggle the right foot to the right. Again, you can stay on your hands. You could stay on your knee or drop the knee. You could drop your elbows. Push your chest forward. 4, 3, 2. You tired of being in your crate? 1. Inhale, brings your hands up if you're on your elbows. Tuck your back toe, lift your back knee. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Lengthen your neck. Down dog, exhale. One more add-on. How you doing? All right, I got it. Inhale, right leg. Plant it forward, exhale. Back heel flat, inhale, arms. Exhale, B. Flying monkey back. Exhale, sink. Let's change it up with our arms this time. So you could have hands here, or maybe Fall back. Lift your chest. 2, 1. Turn to the back of your mat. Runner's lunge. Inhale, arms. Sink down a little bit more. So I'm going to wiggle my back foot back more and then sink. I'm not going to dump. I still have control. And not for very much longer because it's hard. Hands on the inside, lizard. Wiggle the left foot to the left. You can stay up on your knee. You can drop your knee. You can drop your elbows. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your back knee if it's not already. Point your back toe. Come back up onto your hands. Here are your options. We're going into crooked monkey. Everything has a monkey name. There's flying monkey, crooked monkey. Your left toes are going to turn to the left. So you're going to angle out your toe. And you're going to come to the bladed edge of that foot. So I'm just going to show from the front because you're facing the back right now. Your foot is going to turn to the left and come to the bladed edge of that foot. And I'm pulling my big toe back so my ankle is still staying nice and strong and it's not sickling. I'm not going at a curve here. I'm pulling back with the toe so the ankle's nice and strong. Alright. You can stay on your right hand or you can drop to your right elbow. Left hand goes on the soft part of your knee, pushing it open and look over your left shoulder. 5. You could stay here if you want it deeper. You can reach back for your back foot. 4. 3. 2. 1. Gently release. Back to plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Last time, left side, left leg, inhale. Plant it forward, exhale. Back heel flat. Inhale, arms. Exhale, open B. Flying monkey to the right leg. And was that me this time? Crack. Okay, hands here, hands here. You can fly the arms or take a bind. 3, lift your chest. 2, 1, turn to the front of your mat now. Right leg forward. Inhale, arms. And we're cracking all over the place over here. Wiggle your back foot back more. Notice how it makes me sink. And I'm going to try and bring this front thigh parallel with the floor. 2, I still have control. 1, right hands on the inside of the right leg, right foot to the right. You choose if you want to drop your knee, if you want to drop your elbows. 5, push your chest forward. 4, right now your foot is flat. 3, 2, 1, drop your back knee if it was lifted. Come back up onto your hands. Turn your right toes to the right. Come to the bladed edge of that foot. You can stay on your left hand or drop to your left elbow, your choice. Right hand goes on the soft part of that knee. Push open as your option. Look over your right shoulder or reach back for your foot. Foot, and then I open. 5. Push into the knee. 4. 3, 2, 1, release. Last vinyasa, inhale, plank. Keep going even if you're at home, don't quit yet. Inhale. Exhale. Child's pose, what you've been waiting for. Let your forehead rest. Again, these can be open or closed, your choice. Deep breaths in and out through the nose. Try to keep your lips closed, breathing into the back of your throat. This was something I was going to practice before we started the live video, so if it doesn't go well, it'll just be like a real class of mine.
Great.
We'll see how it goes. So we're going to do a little bit of standing stuff. So when you're ready, come to standing. Nice and slow. Don't get a head rush. Take your time. I didn't take my time, I got a head rush. Alright, I'm gonna face you on this one. I'm gonna turn on the fan. I'm hot.
Feels good. I got a nice sweat too.
Yes, I hope you're sweating at
Those
home.
vinyasas will get you.
Alright, right foot is gonna come up into tree. It could be toe tapped. It could be on your calf. It could be all the way up. I'm gonna bring mine on my calf because I actually find that harder for myself than all the way up on my leg. And I think it's because this kind of like hooks into place.
Yeah.
And I don't have to do anything.
It has a grip.
It has a grip versus here I have to hold it there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you're pushing your foot into your leg and your leg into your foot. Hands can be here, or if you would like to try, hands up. And you can't see my hands, so I'm going to put them down here. Turn the pinky fingers back. Pinky fingers back. So notice how it kind of changes the rotation of my arm. We want this external rotation of the arm, but it's overhead. Push your hips forward. I'm going to show this from the side. Sometimes when we start to get tired, our hips kind of start to push back on us and we're like this. So really try and push your hips forward. 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands to your hips. Right hand's going to grab the ankle. You can just use this as a quad stretch if you would like. And again, I'm going to show this from the side. Turn your grip to the inside of the foot, so the arch of the foot. Good. Then push the knee back without trying to tip forward. So you're still trying to keep your chest upright and push the knee back. 5. Other hand can stay on your hip or reach up. 4. Push, push, push. 3. Straighten your standing leg. 2. And 1. Release. Other side, tree. Hands here, or tree hands with that external rotation. When your hands are up, it seems like it's an internal rotation, but it's an external rotation. Push those hips forward. 5. Push the leg into the foot and the foot into the leg. 4. 3. 2, 1, hands to hips. Right hand stays, left hand grabs ankle. Knees in, once you have the ankle. And then rotate the hand to the inside of the foot, so you're on the arch. Again, keeping the knees pointing down, and start to kick back, back, back without leaning forward. Try to keep upright with your chest. Maybe the hand goes up. 5. 4, 3. I'm trying to get my knee to disappear. 2,
I'm more nervous.
1. Gently release. All right, so this is the thing that was in my head. We'll see if it actually works. So if you have a wall space, you can wall. I have a couch, so I'm going to use the couch, but I'd rather use the wall. So we're going to do like the L handstand. We can see the wall here. So if you have a wall, this is what it would look like. You'd be about a leg's distance away. This is more than a leg because my leg is at an angle. You'd be about a leg's distance away from the wall. Your hands go where the that is, and then your feet go up. It's easier the higher up your feet are. It's harder the more your legs are at an angle of 90 degrees. Ugh. This is real hard. Okay.
How do you do that on the couch?
So on the couch,
That's what I want to see.
in my mind, this is working. We'll see if it actually does. All you're going to do is put your feet up on the couch and push your hips up and try to tiptoe forward. Okay, so I'm still at this pike angle. I'm just have feet on something versus at something.
So what's harder, do you think?
That.
Really?
Yeah.
Such a little space tonight.
5. 4, look in between your thumbs. Flat hands. 3, 2.
Like this.
Yeah, try and walk your feet down. More.
Ooh.
And rest. doing the chicken hands, which is what I like to call them, where they kind of go like this.
Oh, yeah.
Or this, or fingertips, yeah.
Or what?
Flat hands, spread hands. If you have questions, send them my way, but we're gonna do it again.
All right.
Alright. We can also try something else on the couch with like moving the hands. Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. Be like a plank on the couch. And then you walk in
Oh, there you go.
and out.
That's a good one.
And
Everyone has a couch.
everyone has a couch. And out. Don't let your hips sag. Don't let them come down. You walk back. As far back as you can get. And up. 2 more times. Back. And up. Okay, this last one, try and get back as far as you can get. Push those hips up, 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 up. Keep your hands flat. And back to plank. And release. Whew. How'd you do with my crazy ideas? I can't do that in my class. There's no couches in class. Grab a drink of water and then come back to seated. Where's my water? I should have brought my water. It's in my room. I can grab it.
Oh, that was good.
Alright. Now you're back. Run back. You should have already had your water nearby.
Yeah,
I should have already had my water nearby. I usually don't need it. Today I did. It must have been a
That was a good sweat.
Good sweat.
Yeah.
Alright, take your legs out in front of you. Move skin out of the way. If it helps, if you tend to have really relaxed feet, they tend to roll out on you or point forward, you can do this up against your couch. Flat feet up against the couch, and you fold forward that way. Or against a wall, or against, you can do partner stretching.
Oh, yeah, you could.
Against your spouse or your children, say, come here.
There you go.
There you go. And we'll wash our hands after.
Yes, we will. I took vitamin C today.
5. I licked a lot of shopping carts today. 4. 3. Relax your shoulders. If they start to hunch up on you, relax them down. 2. 1. Inhale that. Okay, turn to face front. Right foot comes in. And right foot's going to move to the outside of your sit bone. Good. I like that we have 2 angles of this.
I know. I think that's a great idea.
All right, toe pointing forward. Other foot is staying flexed. Mine naturally wants to kind of roll out on me. So I have to really focus on pushing the toe up. All right. Right hand on the inside in front of your shin. And then the other arm is going to go out and you're going to push your chest forward. So kind of like airplane arms. If you can, right arm is going to go in front of the shin, behind the back. Other hand behind the back. Oh, look at you.
And a pop.
And a pop. And you're pushing your chest forward, reaching chin to shin. 5. Otherwise, you're still in those airplane arms. 4. 3. This is called Marichyasana A. 2. 1. Inhale brings you up. Good. Bring this this knee down. Foot on the arch. Foot on the arch. Foot on the inner thigh. Arch on the
Arch on the inner thigh. There you go.
And then you're going to open up your hips a little bit more. Still have that other leg pointing forward. So your knee is kind of rolling back, I guess, a little bit. Left arm is going to go to the right. Right arm is going to go up and over. Option, left arm can be on your knee. So I want you to do the hand to the knee. And I'm going to do the other one.
Oh, it's like a twist.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a twist and a side bend. So you should feel a really nice long stretch through your right side body. 5. 4. Try not to collapse your chest, but open your chest to the side. 3. 2. 1. Inhale brings you up. You're going to turn to the back of your mat, leading with that right knee. Coming into pigeon. So the right knee rolls off to the right. It's not forward on my mat, my knee is to the right. Other leg is straight. If you have any knee issues, you're going to keep 2 bent knees. Okay? Otherwise, try to square up your hips. Try not to fall into that right hip, but keep your hips squared. Stay upright first. Push into your back toenails. Walk your hands back, back, back. Maybe no hands. 5. Push into the top of that back foot. 4. Maybe hands lift. 3. 2. 1, and fold forward. Forehead towards the floor. You can come on your elbows. But try not to rely so much on your elbows. Maybe you take them a little bit wider. Or no elbows at all. Maybe you're just reaching with forehead on the floor. 5. If you're doing that, maybe it's a little bit too easy for you, and you bring this front heel away from your body a little bit more. I don't remember what number I was saying, so we'll start with 5.
Yeah, that's fine.
4. 3. 2. 1. Gently come up. Loose, kids, be quiet. Back leg is going to swing around to the front. Keep the front leg how it is though. So the right leg, keep it how it is. And you're going to swing your left leg to be on top of it. And you get Janice's back. All right, so your right leg, this is what I want you to do with it, the one that's on the bottom. Pull out with that heel. So the heel is not tucked in, the heel is out. And I'm going to show it from the front so you can see what my legs are doing. You get Janice's back and my front. So don't have this ankle in, have the ankle out. It's called Logs of Fire. It's one of my favorites because it gets real good into the hips. So maybe yours looks like this. Maybe you can sit up more. If you can, the knee would come down. And if you need more, you forward fold for 8. 7. 6. Remember, it could be here, but try and sit up. 5. Another option could be here. 4. But again, sit up. 3. 2. I could hang out in this one all day. I'm feeling this one a lot. So it's usually in the top leg where you feel it in the back, but I'm feeling it in both in here. My hips are tight today.
Too.
All right, come back to straight legs. You're facing the back of your mat now. And shake them out. And we'll do the other side. So this time, left foot comes in. On the outside of your sit bone. I just realized turning to the back of your mat while you guys are watching at home is probably like really hard because then you have to like turn around.
Yeah.
Turn around and look at the TV. Right? Next time I'll remember that and not have any that move around. Okay. But anyway, Marichyasana A. Foot is on the outside of the sit bone. Left arm is on the inside. Right arm like airplane arms. Flex your front foot and push your chest forward. If you can, you take the bind behind your back. 5. And the reason our left foot is to the left and not straight in, because if I start to come forward, see how it makes my shin kind of go at an angle? When you have your foot on the outside of the sit bone, it leaves space for your body to come through. 2. 1, inhale brings you up. That left foot comes down, knee comes down, open up the hip a little bit more. Right arm to the right, left arm up and over, or right arm on the knee. Good. Open up your side body. 5. Really reach over your head forward to get a good side body stretch. 3. 2. 1, inhale brings you up. So I don't care if which way you're facing. It's just gonna be your left knee is gonna be forward. Left knee forward, swing your right leg behind. Get all the way on my mat. There we go, make sure your right knee is to the right. Your leg is straight unless you have any knee pain, then your knee would be bent. Alright, walk your hands back, back, back. And really focus on pushing into the back toenails because that's going to give you your leverage to lift up. 5. Maybe you're pushing into the floor or pushing into your leg or no hands. 4. This is a back bend. 3. 2. 1. Fold forward. Make sure you're folding over your shin, not over your knee. And try and roll that right hip towards the floor. 5, relax your shoulders. Maybe take the elbows wider. 4. 3. 2. 1. Gently come up. Back leg is going to swing around to the front. Ankle bone tries to go on the soft part of that knee. And make sure this left bottom leg is out. Good. Keep in mind your left and your right sides are not the same. So maybe this side the knee doesn't get down. And you just try and sit it up taller. Is that you?
Yeah.
The knee just doesn't get down.
My right side is janky.
Sitting up tall, maybe the knee comes down. If the knee comes down and you still don't quite feel it, try forward folding. 5. 4. 3. Well, I'm going over on class today.
Oh, because it's so good.
2. 1, inhale, walking up. To keep this class in the 60-minute time frame, go ahead and take your Shavasana on your own. We will take ours on our own. We won't forget about it. I just won't. Well, we'll keep playing. I'll just
The real yogis don't mind.
when I edit